Hello guys and welcome to another episode of the Vietnam campaign here in Victoria 2 with the historical project mod. So, we're hard at work here building our nation state of Vietnam, trying to expand it though. I mean, I guess that's been the focus of this campaign, not really trying to blob as much as we can, but instead trying to sort of make an ethnically homogeneous Vietnamese nation state, you know? And we are doing quite well at that. A large, well, I would say a majority of our homeland at this point is Vietnamese. Just need a couple of more provinces now, and we will have properly assimilated this area. Sadly though, this province is not exactly looking like it's ever going to be properly assimilated, but oh well, it will be a memory of what once was. Because it's quite late in the game now, so we don't really have that much time anymore. Looks like I'm not the only one hard at work assimilating though. The Turks are assimilating Arabia. It's kind of funny. They're able to once again. I mean, I've complained a lot about this, but you know, I don't like how like deserts and shit like that is always the places that get assimilated first. Like I feel like proper, wealthy provinces should attract immigrants more than desert. I feel like desert provinces should have like a penalty, and other provinces should have a bonus to immigration. Because you can see how, like, I guess maybe a similar amount of Turks have moved into Nablus that have moved into Jerash, or Jerash. But because there are so many more Arabs in Palestine, they're not able to assimilate it properly. Still though, the Turks are definitely one of the most assimilating nations in this game. I don't know what it is about Turkey. They always assimilate so much. Like, Germany's never able to assimilate Eastern Germany here, or modern day Poland. But Turkey's always able to assimilate everything, really. I mean, there are many games where it just, the Bulgarians just disappear. That's not abnormal. Yeah, you can even say they have modifiers for it. National assimilation. Fuck, I need to know how you get that. I really need to know that. I mean, the Turks are so intense. Like, even outside of their borders, they are somehow assimilating people. I just don't get it. I think I read something about it once. Like, it is a flaw in the way the game is designed, basically. That is the cause of why the Turks keep spreading as much as they do. You can see how even in even if they have assimilation acceptance, despite that modifier, the freaking Turks are still assimilating the Bulgarians in Bulgaria. Like, how does that even happen? Cyprus is Greek though, for once. That's pretty rare. Usually goes Turkish. I guess it depends on who owns it. But yeah, even in Greece here, you can see the Turks are spreading. It's really just like in all provinces that have Turks in them in the beginning of the game, the Turks just assimilate, or they just grow. You can see these provinces that don't start out with any Turks in them, they are 100% Greek, but every other province is just swarming with Turks. I mean, it makes sense in this case. Like, I get how it makes sense that they would assimilate this area. This whole area is sort of, I don't know, it sort of fits what I would assume sort of a Turkish nationalist would look upon as sort of Greater Turkey. These areas right here, because there were historically quite a lot of Turks here, and there still are. Of course, a lot of them were kicked out during the population transfer between Greece and the Ottomans, when the Ottomans kicked out all of their Greeks, and the Greeks that were left. As far as I understand, God, now I'm moving into sketchy territory, but correct me if I'm wrong, I think there was a Greek genocide as well. I mean, the most famous one is the Armenian genocide, but it wasn't really an Armenian genocide as that. As far as I understand it was more of a national policy to sort of cleanse the land of anyone not Turkish. I don't know if they really killed, I don't think they did much to the Kurds. I mean, they couldn't have, could they? I mean, the Kurds are still here, aren't they, today? But I think they did kill off a lot of Assyrians, Greeks. I think, I don't know. I guess these numbers are really varied because it depends on who's claiming, But I think it was something like 700,000 or 500,000 Greeks were killed during the genocide. and then the rest were kicked out. So why am I talking about this? Oh yeah, because we're literally committing genocide this campaign. Oh god. I mean, I really understand why you could never, like, why the developers would never actually put in these kinds of events in a game that's set this late in the historical era. It's going to be too touchy. Like, having a game where you can literally recreate the Armenian genocide, I feel like that would offend far too many people for the game to be, you know, safely released, I guess. But hopefully, if you're nerdy enough about great strategy games that you're sitting watching it on YouTube, hopefully then you will understand that it's just, you know, it's just that there's no fucking way to assimilate provinces without genociding them, okay? You know? It's literally the only thing you can do. Let's do it again! Final solution, yes. Maybe it would have been smart to wait until we had actually conquered this province, if we actually succeed in conquering it then. Yeah, I can see the Japanese are being sneaky. I don't like it. And there's still quite a lot of years until we can wage war. About 4, I think. So... let's do more unemployment subsidies. They do actually cost money, but I think they're pretty good. And they don't cost that much, so it's all good. Let's further reduce this stuff to try and encourage maybe more intellectuals. Ooh. Expedition against the Dutch. Nah, the Dutch have too many allies. And, well, they aren't really feared by anyone. So I don't know. Maybe it could be done. Never mind, actually it can't be done, because I don't have a navy, so I would just get stuck. I would just get stuck, or I would either never get here or get stuck on their islands, so I don't think that's going to work. Sadly, I don't think it's going to work. Also, one thing I wonder, should we go fascist this game? I don't know, how big is fascism in our country? Just 7%, that's not a lot. Yeah, we're basically being fascist as we speak, even if we're not a fascist government. Actually, can we select the fascist? No, actually, no, I don't think we can, because you need a different type of monarchy in order to do that. But let's see, movement. No, there is a fascist movement. They are threatening to revolt, so we might go fascist. I don't know. I'll have to Google the fascist Vietnamese flag before I make the decision, because that's really all that matters, you know. It's whether or not the flag is gonna look cool. Let's get some more. Yeah, let's get some more administration. Why not? Also, speaking of administration, we probably don't need to encourage bureaucrats anymore. And instead, start working towards some more factory. Yeah, so it looks like we have enough clerks now. So I think we're just gonna start. We're just gonna return to spamming craftsmen, really. Try and industrialize as much as we can before the game ends. And Cambodia, no, they'll stay at bureaucrats, I think, because they still don't have 100%. Although, I don't know. It doesn't really look like it's having much of an effect. Well, no, it actually is having an effect. You can see it's slowly getting up there, so we might be able to do it. Also, yeah, I forgot to research how to fix this crisis bullshit. Actually, let me pause the recording and see if there's anything I can do about that. Alright, so I did some research. So let's open up the console. It said you just say debug crisis. Did I spell that right? Your computer can now run crisis. Yeah, there it is. It fixed itself. So it was that simple all along. Now we're back to madness. Crisis in Panama? That's a bit sketchy. Because is there actual tension there, or is this just the default? No, there's tension there, okay. That's really weird. Like, the Reddit thread that I read through to find a solution actually had the same thing happen. The exact same thing happened. Like, some random crisis happened in Panama. I think that was what happened anyways. Maybe I'm just thinking wrong. Regardless though, we solved that little problem. Probably should have done that a bit earlier, but oh well. I mean, strictly speaking, it's probably only helped us. I mean, it probably let us get away with stuff we weren't supposed to. I mean, there could have been a crisis for in our lands, for example. Although, I guess the fact that we're killing off potential rebels, that does sort of help the possibility of crisis. Also, I just noticed there's some communist occupations over in our African colonies. Also, this province... Okay, no, it's not just 0 people. It's just the fact that it's occupied. I don't know why it does that, but it does. Let's actually go send a proper army to speed things up a bit. Also, I have been forgetting to upgrade my naval bases, because I do want some more naval capacity. Because I have been researching some naval tech off-screen. So let's go for that. Quite expensive, and it also takes a while. I think naval bases take a bit too long, to be honest. I feel like you should be able to build them up a bit faster. I don't know, maybe make it so that it's more expensive the faster you build them or something. I don't know. Should we boost our army even further? I don't know. Hopefully we're not going to be doing that much more fighting in this game. So I say we just go for more of these industry boosting technologies, because that's really what I want to focus on now. So I guess maybe I should be focusing on industrial tech itself. Yeah, actually getting the Bessemer process could be really good. We might probably can also do a reform. So is the thing gonna get stuck again? Nah, it shouldn't get stuck this time around. And it's a great war. Okay, speaking of war, are we gonna join this? It depends. Who is fighting who? It's Russia. Oh, this is weird. Ooh, the United States though. Oh man, oh man, oh man, I don't want to join you. Nah, I don't feel like it. I don't. Let's see. Are you influencing Burma? What? You? No, he got speared by Japan. No! Really? No, you didn't. Oh, fuck, did I look at the wrong one? Oh, I did. Fuck, who was I looking at? Oh, I was looking at myself, wasn't I? Maybe. I don't remember. Regardless, what I wanted to look at. What was I wanting to look at? I have forgotten. Yeah, I don't remember. Oh yeah, never mind, I did want to look at Siam. Yeah, I wanted to see if Britain is likely to get back in here. And they're opposed, so they're very not likely to get back in to the friendly relations with the Siamese. So I think we can be safe to say that that won't happen. So I think we're going to ditch this war, to be honest. Gonna decline that. I mean, actually, we do need to lose some infamy if we are gonna fabricate our claim. Yeah, we keep gaining infamy as well because of the genocide. So that's the thing. I guess it's a good thing that this was not a blobbing campaign, because it does allow you to do different things with your infamy. I mean, infamy is not a problem though. We can always just release some African nations, and that'll solve itself. There's a lot of small nations in, like Tigray, Hausa. I dare say annexing Ethiopia is just straight up positive for our infamy, you know? So I'm not too worried about that. Oh, here we go. It's kind of a shame though that we were not able to take this province until this happened. But whatever. Yeah, not accepted in homeland, although Britain... Okay, now he still likes me enough. So let's do homeland. We are. Did that do anything? No, not really. Well, I made this province entirely green. That's at least something. It does look like the dream of making everything completely green by the end of the game might not actually be fulfilled. 'Cause these provinces are really resisting. Seems like they just... I don't know, let's see if I click the attract immigrants thing, will that actually do anything here? Because I need more, I really need more Vietnamese people to come over here. Let's see, immigration. Anyone feel like living here? No? It's too close to the border or something? I don't know. Well, at least hopefully we can try and make this a majority Vietnamese state by the end of the game. Who knows? I really hope that the fact that I closed the borders is not causing any issues. I don't think it should. 50%. Okay, so it's a 50% chance that any province get it. Okay, so there we are. Now getting a bunch of bonuses. Very nice. We are researching technologies like crazy here. Let's go for extra naval base thing. Bipartisan. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't really feel like giving any more. Well, no, let's do subsidies. Subsidies. Vietnamese craftsmen. Oh no. No, we can't kill off. That would be awful. We have generous subsidies. Yes, very nice. Oh Jesus! What happened here? Oh. My voice. What happened? Did you just die or something? Did you lose the Great War? He lost the Great War. Did he get Oh, Northern Ireland is now British again. Huh. And the rest of it is still a satellite. I guess there must be some event chains or something that makes that happen. Did they just... No, they did not abolish the British Empire. Must have been rebels then. Yeah, I guess they were busy. Yeah, I mean, I did see some rebels, but I thought they were communists or something. Usually it's just communists and shit that rise up in India. Very rare to actually see nationalist rebels over here. Can we get some cool allies, maybe? Also, Burma, you... I don't know, maybe... Will there be any nationalist rebels here? Are there even rebels? No, they're not rebels there. Yeah, it's just communists over here. I guess maybe that's what determined which provinces... Let's see, who are you? We can't see it. Well, we can see it soon. Yeah, I assume that's maybe what happened. Like, the provinces that were not taken by communists, they got their independence, but otherwise... Not so much. Yeah, that definitely did weaken them. Fuck, this is the time I should have... Well, actually, being able to occupy... Ooh, finally we actually get a thing that increases assimilation. Very nice. Yeah, it's worth the point loss, I think. Try and assimilate some of these people. I mean, the more people we assimilate, the more people we save, strictly speaking, you know? The less people we need to kill and shit. And, despite my actions this game, I really am in favor of not murdering unnecessarily. Not that any of these murders we have done in this game have been, strictly speaking, have been exactly necessary. It's really just been a map painting thing. The map must be green, yes. I will not have anything different. Getting some military tech or something, I don't know. Maybe we will have to find some great power for Siam. Doesn't look like it though. Really, nobody seems to give a shit. That works for me. So when is that darn truce up? Maybe it's up now, right? Yeah, fuck, it's up right now. Well, off to war then. Do you have any allies? No. Yeah, guess maybe people don't like communists. Let's finally get that state. Yeah, we have the infamy to spare. So let's do it. Let's do it. There we go, we got busted. 7.3 infamy, that's okay. We can handle that number. Yeah, sure, let's get some military technology, even if it doesn't really... Oh, some of my soldiers rebelled, it seems. Oh yeah, did we ever... No, I never did remember to actually get this province back. We should probably do that. Right then, if we're going to war, we should line up on their border, I guess. There it is. Yes, finally we're gonna fix this bullshit. We're going to invade. Get Siamese Cambodia. 5 war score. Everyone will accept, but honestly, I'm not gonna call anyone. Because I fear that I just fear that some shit will happen. Like I will do this myself. I will make sure it's done right. Also, hilariously, the British are fascists now. I don't know how they pulled that one off. Like seriously, you're like not that fascist. You have no cores that are not yours. Hell, I mean, you even have uncored land over here. So look at that. I don't know, is this dynamic? Because this is the only majority British province. Kind of interesting then that they didn't actually get cores here. I don't know if the British always just get cores on Belfast, or if it's because that these provinces are an Irish minority. I don't know if that caused them to not get cores there. Irish Republicans, ooh. Irish Unionists. Well, I guess that's strictly speaking good for the British, but not if you read that event. Whatever. Also, you Danube in your federation, you really need to take these provinces already. Like, seriously. Getting a bit impatient here. You, as I, have a sacred duty to make sure your borders are nice and clean. Oh shit. Jacobins! No! Kill them with fire! Also, I forgot to actually occupy that province. Let's send some dudes over there. And fuck, that's a lot of dudes in the capital. Fuck. Okay, that's actually a priority. We need to get to the capital, like, now. Alright, there it is. Acquire Siamese Cambodia. There it is! Our name is now more firm, more nice. Ooh, did the British lose some of our land? I think Bengal was not independent previously. Nice. It really is weird though how they pop out as primitive nations. That's sort of I wish the mod creator would change that. I mean, in a way I kind of don't wish he would do that, because I mean it obviously gives a lot of opportunities to... Speaking of opportunities, we could annex Bengal. Yeah, we totally could. I mean, actually no, because I don't have the infamy for once. But yeah, we can actually annex Bengal. That's a fuck ton of people. Fuck ton indeed. Don't even know. I mean, yeah, let's annex Bengal. That's a good idea, actually. Yeah, let's do that. We need to kill off some of these rebels, though. But I mean, once we have successfully pulled that one off, an invasion of Bengal would be quite nice. Oh, already 2% Vietnamese. That's the way I like it, you know. Immediately seizing the opportunity to claim new land for the glorious empire. Or kingdom, or whatever. Ah. The colonial exposition is opened. Get some nice prestige. Yeah, it really does look like the dream of becoming a great power is just forever going to be a dream. We're just far too shit to ever, you know, hope to become it. Ooh, Sardinia Piedmont is a great power though. And they lost some provinces to France. No! Why? That sucks, actually. Kind of like that they were Italian. It was different. They were actually truly becoming Italian, you know? The Picard culture has basically been exterminated. Well, I guess not entirely, but close to it. Well, I mean, I guess it has been... A lot of it has just been the fact that it's been spread out a lot. So it doesn't look like it is around anymore. But whatever. This is kind of neat though. You can see the Germans or the Austrians have actually been doing quite successful assimilation in this game. A bunch of provinces, well, like I guess very few provinces are a majority German of these newly Germanized provinces. Well, actually some of them are. Jesus Christ, look at that. Yeah. Novi Sad, a majority German province. And, wow, look at that. The Hungarians as well. They're disappearing. Vanishing into history. I mean, aren't you supposed to be Austria-Hungary, as in both cultures are accepted? Shouldn't Hungarian be the, you know, the language that's being spread within the Kingdom of Hungary? Like, surely the Slekis, or is that how you say it, Sleki? These Hungarians over here, they're still around today, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. Shouldn't these areas become, you know... Shouldn't they become Hungarian instead of fucking German? I don't know, assimilation is broken in this game. It's just the way the game is made, I guess. Stupid Germany is unable to assimilate Posen. Everyone else is able to do dumb shit. Oh. Guangdong Clique. I don't exactly see a Guangdong clique. Oh, I do see it actually. Ah, okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie you, because you're fighting China. But yeah, look at that. The British even lost Hong Kong. And it is now the Guangdong clique. Wow, that's cool though. The Qing are going to be able to retake. They're going to be able to retake Hong Kong. That's pretty cool indeed. Maybe China can retake some of these other stuff. I don't know. Regardless, though, I think it's about time we end the episode. So yeah, we have now reached what I at least think to be our final borders. We're slowly but surely assimilating and incorporating these lands into the kingdom. Sadly, we have not gotten any events though for cores, but Uvel. Not much we can really do about that. But it's kind of cool though. I mean, you have these provinces that are now majority Vietnamese, and they still have a decent population. I mean, obviously they are nothing compared to the proper Vietnamese provinces, but still. Some of them have quite a respectable pop. Well, I guess a lot of them do have quite shit population, but, you know. I guess that is to be sort of expected. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, bye.